up for us, guys. It is going to be an unbelievable show for Kristian Harloff today. Mine is Kristian Harloff. Wonder Man is out, and the reviews are in. The people have spoken, but how are they feeling? We will discuss. Shrinking has already been picked up for a season 4 right before season 3 debuted, which is always a good sign. And is Cillian Murphy going to be Voldemort? Ralph Fiennes might have just dropped a hint about it. But none of that's the most important part of the show today. It's a World Girl reunion. Steph LeBron in the house. See you on the other side. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. I was so close to having all the tech right.
Dude. Listen, everyone, be chill.
Be chill.
Be chill. Be chill.
But also, don't be that chill. Be generous.
Exactly. We need to win today so that we can be back. And we'll behave too. We'll be good to you guys.
I have to tell you what happened yesterday, because when you hear what happened yesterday, you're not going to be happy about what happened yesterday. But know that I didn't know we were doing today. Because yesterday, my number was 172.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know I was going to be competing with us.
Right. Because Kristian casually said, obviously didn't give the number, said Roxy's actually in the lead this week, so it's great. Like, I think you guys can win, and then maybe you can win a third week in a row. And I was like, oh, okay. Thinking it was like 100.
Let's throw Kristian under the bus for one more second, because that's what I like to do at the start of the shows that he's not on, which is probably really good for my career and personal friendships. So one thing about Kristian is that Kristian said yesterday, I want you to know how everybody who didn't watch yesterday, including you, Steph, I need everybody to know how it came to be that Steph and I are doing our first reunion show since TWG, which is insane.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. So here's what happened yesterday. Kristian on the show announced, I'm not going to be doing a show today. Tomorrow. Wednesday, there's going to be no show. I have to film with Sam. I have to film with Steph. I have to film with Winston. So there's going to be no Wednesday show. So what did I do? I said, great, I'm going to do a live at the Roxy instead. And we're going to go live on my channel at 9 a.m. and I'll see you guys there. And he said, maybe there is a world in which you and Steph could do the show together tomorrow.
That competitive spirit. He's got competitive spirit.
I put his back against the wall.
I respect it.
It was like 2 hosts. It never makes money. It's just not the way to go. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go live on my channel. And he was like, let's see if Steph can say yes.
You guys, we got to win today. And we have good stories.
Yeah, we do. We have good stories, like from our childhood, teen years.
Ask us anything.
Ask us whatever you want to ask. We do have entertainment news stories, and that's exciting because now that's the stuff that Steph and I aren't talking to each other as much about. We still see each other every week, but now we just talk about life. So I actually have no idea what you've been watching or what you've been doing. Is Wonder Man on your list of shows right now?
Yes, it is. But you know what I can't get right in my head? Like when things drop. Because they say Wednesday, but it's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, but 100%. That's what I said. 100%. So this apparently was Wednesday. It was Tuesday, 7 p.m. But they said they said Wednesday, but I thought that meant Monday at midnight. But it was Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Okay, I always think Disney Plus shows are Wednesday, and that's maybe a me problem. I'm also upset with Disney Plus, and I talked to Kristian about this. They have the worst ads out of any app streaming site by far.
During the shows?
Yes. Oh, did you watch it on a...
Cough up that money, honey. I don't have... Oh. I don't. You think I pay for it? I use my...
Because you got the ESPN bundle package or something?
He must have. I don't know. I don't see any ads. What are your ads?
My ads are atrocious. Chat, let me know if you feel the same way. Disney Plus ads, they play 90-second ads plus in the beginning, in the middle, 4 times if it's an hour episode. Yes, like every 10 minutes is a 90-second ad, dude.
That's
And
a real commercial break.
It's always at the most, like, right when things are set, like, getting going. I was watching Life of Chuck for the first time. Such a great movie. Just absolutely ball busted me. Like, 10
Wow.
every 15 minutes an ad.
What is the price difference between ads and no ads?
I need to look into it because
Like,
clearly it's
if
probably
$2
worth it.
Yeah. It's giving, like, if it's under $5 more a month, just
It's definitely worth it. And you know me, I will pay for an inconvenience. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 times. I just haven't looked into it. So
Yeah,
I've suffered.
It's kind of unacceptable. Also, the thing that you guys might not know. So anybody who watched World Girls knows that I like to ask Steph every part about what she's wearing, what she's drinking, what she's doing. If you guys didn't, then you probably haven't seen us host together in a while, so maybe you don't know. But I need to know, what's your shirt?
Oh, okay. So it's a Yogi Bear shirt, but you know how my dad always has, I think he took it from the Boy Scouts, but he says, leave a place better than when you got there. So it says leave it better, and it's just like about going to like a campsite or nature, and then you like pick up after yourself. And I saw it and I was like, that's exactly what Pop said.
That's really cute. Oh,
Thank
that's really
you.
cute. Okay. I swear we will get to the news stories. I did start by talking to her about Wonder Man, but I got distracted because she's a little cutie pie with ears on and a Leave It Better shirt. I needed to know more. Did I already ask her about what she was drinking before we started the show? Yes, I did. Because it's the cutest little cup I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm drinking traditional medicinals tea, which I'm kind of pissed at them because I found out they're using plastics in their tea, and I don't feel like you can be called traditional medicinal and be throat coat and have plastic in your tea.
That's actually crazy.
Crazy. But I'm drinking it anyway because homeboy woke up today with cough, and homegirl is not getting a cough.
No.
I'm not doing it.
Not on my watch.
Not this season.
No, Zycam.
Everybody has the vid again.
You guys, yeah, the flu is scaring me more than the vid this year.
Yeah, the flu is scary.
That's
both.
Rox is like, why are you staying in the house so much? Like, get your pregnancy fashion outfits. And I was like, because people have the flu.
Wait, Steph. I don't know whether my internet glitched.
You thought I hadn't told people.
No, I didn't know if my internet glitched or yours did, but you said Roxy was like, get your fat, and then it paused. And it didn't say fashion. It said, get your fat. And I was like, whatever you're about to say is not something that's ever fucking come out of my mouth. So cut the shit.
Definitely me. It's definitely me. You know, this internet is the devil.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. I do know that.
Anyways.
So
no, I haven't seen Wonder Man yet.
Okay.
But it's definitely on my radar. I'm a Yaya fan. Yeah. Ever since Watchmen, he's been on my list of just like incredible people on screen. Loved him as Manta. He's just built for a superhero character. So I was excited about this show, but I noticed that like when the trailer came out, I was like, what is this show? And then I felt like a lot of people felt that too. They're like, what is this? Like, what's this going to be like? So I've been kind of curious about it. And then the article you're about to read feels like it got good news.
When you were curious about this, did you think, oh, this looks good? Or were you thinking, oh, this trailer is crap? You couldn't just hear me. Are you frozen? Can you guys hear me?
Honestly, I was like, I can't tell. I literally couldn't tell if it was like, yeah, you're on. It's always you're gonna be on. It's not. It's me. So okay, you just keep going, champ.
Yeah. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. I'll get your thoughts on it after I read this article. That sounds best. This is coming from comicbookmovie.com. Wonder Man's audience score revealed, along with full look at Wonder Man costume. Let's hear what you guys have to say about this, coming from Josh Wilding. Wonder Man is now streaming on Disney Plus, giving fans a chance to finally watch and share their thoughts on the latest Marvel Spotlight series. The show is already certified fresh, with critics on Rotten Tomatoes at 90%, and an early audience score has also been generated, 90%. That makes it the highest rated MCU series on the platform, topping Moon Knight 88%, Miss Marvel 80%, Daredevil Born Again 78%, and more. The score will likely evolve and change in the coming days, but this is a terrific start and suggests Marvel Studios made the right decision to release all episodes at once and to tell a very different type of superhero story. Wonder Man doesn't end with the promise that Simon Williams will return. That leaves us in the dark about the character's MCU future, including whether season 2 will happen. Simon is powerful enough to join the Avengers, but he doesn't seem interested in becoming a hero. During a recent interview with Refinery 29, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II opened up about Simon Williams' journey. Quote, anxiety is kind of new to me too. I understand what it's like as an actor. A part of our job is to be able to identify the anxieties and to be able to use our tools to decrease it and then to work through it to tolerate our discomfort, end quote. New quote, it was really gratifying and sometimes scary at the same time to show that vulnerability, to show that anxiety, to show what it looks like to not just be sure of myself at all, but still have to proceed. And to have the camera be right here while I'm doing that, to be feeling something before a scene, to realize, oh yeah, that's right. This is what Simon is feeling. Oh, okay. So I'm right at home. So just share it. End quote. Full look at Simon suited up as Wonder Man has also been revealed along with a new poster and behind the scenes photo shared by Abdul Mateen II. So if you guys can see this full look, here we go. Probably very little for you, but looking fly as ever. Okay, let's see anything else they had that he shared. Wonder Man is created by Destin Daniel Cretton, who did Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and Andrew Guest, who did Community and Hawkeye. Series stars Emmy Award winner Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as Simon. We know this, and Ben Kingsley, who reprised his role as Trevor Slattery. La-di-da-di-da. So let me get your thoughts on this as somebody who hasn't watched it yet, who will be watching it. Does this make you feel stronger about it, knowing that the people have spoken and 90% is the highest on the platform right now for a Marvel show?
Yeah, for sure. I was really excited about it because I'm rooting for Yaya, and I feel like it was like so cool that he got his own show. But I was also nervous because of the trailer and because some of the past series haven't been well received and kind of just Marvel in general. I'm never rooting against Marvel. I'm like hoping that the
Yeah.
superhero fatigue makes like a curve around on the other side and we're excited again because it gets people to the theaters and it's exciting to talk about with your friends. So I'm really excited about it. I like the approach that we don't know if he's going to be in the Avengers, but he's powerful enough to be. I think that's smart to not like just shoehorn in a character before you see how the audience is receiving that character. I
Do
think
you
that's
think that is
important.
what's going on? Like, while we don't know, they still don't know
I
either?
think so. I think so because I feel like that's kind of what DC is doing too. They're like kind of waiting out to see how certain characters are being
Good. Good.
received by the audience and then making him join the Avengers, but I'd have to see the show to know for sure.
When it speeds up, I catch up to what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
But you
You're
listen.
just going to have to
Yeah,
like
I
be
roll
an
with it.
actress
Yeah.
today.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
Mhm.
interesting. No, I got the majority. Oh,
Christian when he does that, he goes like this. Oh, ooh, ah.
okay, so I pulled up our video because I wanted to see, and oh my god, I'm having a unique hair day right now. That's not the point of what we were just talking about, but okay, get it together, rocks. I pulled it up because I wanted to see, because in our room it says Wonder Man is the topic rated Disney Plus series. And I was like, what is
Oh,
topic rated? Just means top rated, and there's an
topic.
error. Luke, you're making me go all kinds of crazy, but that's okay. I'm surprised by this. So I watched the first episode and I'm halfway through the second episode. And I think that this show so far is very solid. But I'm kind of surprised that the general audience is liking this so much, Steph, because without giving you spoilers for the first episode, you can see in the trailer that this man is an actor who is a working actor, Yaya's character is, and he's auditioning. And it's very insider baseball with like the way that the audition scenes work. A lot of this is about the entertainment industry. This is Marvel meets Entourage in some kind of ways. And I'm kind of surprised because I feel like people are tapped on industry shows. They don't want to watch the behind the scenes of the entertainment industry anymore. They're sick of that. We've done so many of that. This show is proving me wrong on that, where I thought I would watch this and be like, yeah, that's sick. I love seeing Marvel in this world. But I kind of thought the general audience would not like that. But with the 90%, people are clearly connecting to it. So I'm curious from you guys at home, is this landing for you? Are you fully understanding, like, not understanding, but is it fully interesting to even see the inner workings of a guy who wants to be an actor in Hollywood? Or are you more focused on the Marvel aspect of this, because we don't see in the first episode any kind of powers, but in the second episode we start to see more superhero kind of stuff. And again, I haven't finished it yet. I know a lot of people.
Is it like the studio?
No, I don't know if they're calling this a comedy. It's not that funny, but there are things that are kind of like chuckle to yourself, not laugh out loud funny. How are they billing this right now? Let me see. I think I'm curious what the good old IMDb says about. Did I just age myself so many years? The good old IMDb.
But so far from what you've watched, it kind of, yeah.
Superhero, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, sci-fi. Superhero, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, sci-fi. So yeah, I guess it is a comedy. It's just very different from anything we've seen of theirs. I have no idea if he would fit into the Avengers universe. It would be so odd. Like, I'm a big Yaya fan as well, but I just can't imagine a world in which Wonder Man is alongside Thor.
Okay.
But maybe. I mean, yeah.
That's what I meant by, like, I haven't watched this show, so I don't know if it's for the audience reception to see, or if, like, the character just doesn't necessarily fit with the current Avengers.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm only an episode and a half in. One thing I do think is kind of interesting, though, is that it is a little bit of art imitating life, where in the show, his name's Simon Williams, Yaya's name, he's looking for recognition as an actor. Like, he's been a working actor, but he's not booking the big stuff. And I do feel like when Yaya in that article is talking about it, it is kind of paralleling him. Like, what's so bizarre about Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is he's booked some major stuff, but I think because he's such an actor and not a celebrity, he's not in the tab. Like, I have no idea who this man is dating, and he's one of the sexiest people in Hollywood. I don't know anything about his life. I don't know where he goes on a Friday night. I don't know who he's wearing on a carpet. Like, he hasn't blown up. He hasn't become a household name in the way that you would kind of expect a man who looks like this, who performs like this, to be. And I wonder if this kind of puts him over the top with that.
I know what you mean, because I remember when Watchmen came out, everyone was like, this is the it guy. This is it. And then not that this matters, and I hate, but it does. It's just an interesting perspective of how society views certain people. I was expecting him to have like 12 million followers. He has like 300,000 or something like that. And I was like, yes. I just looked today. Yes. And I was like, that is fascinating, because he's been in DC, Marvel, and done horror films, Us and Candyman. And it's like, that's confusing to me.
That's so weird.
Me.
Not that I'm checking for you like that, but I'm going to look right now to see who follows. He had 368,000 followers. And okay, when did he start posting though? In 2015. Oh, he's been on the platform. What? He's had Instagram for over 10 years. I'm so confused.
Right. But I'm rooting for him. I do hope it puts him over the top. I just feel like he has the whole acting package.
He really does. Like, he's super handsome. He's super charismatic. He's very talented. He's booking the right stuff. Yeah, I wonder why he
clearly studios like working with him.
Yeah, obviously, because he went from being DC with Watchmen to DC with Aquaman to Marvel with this. So I mean, he's working with the big dogs. I wonder, do you think this could be the thing that kind of makes him more of a household name or books him that next thing? Or is this the next thing, even though it's TV, and then it goes to being Avengers or some kind of big screen character?
I think it could be if this is the show that kind of brings some Marvel trust back, or like more than trust, like excitement back. I think, Marvel still is Marvel. I think it has that power to do that. It just really depends, because even when you see, um, shoot, what's his name, who was in Thunderbolts, I feel like the new character.
Lewis Pullman.
Yes, yes. I feel like he's like starting to blow up, but not like, I mean, he was a huge character. So it's just a different time for Marvel and movies in general, I guess.
Dude, I saw Bill Pullman in person at the um, Mel Brooks documentary thing. He was there.
Okay. With Kaya,
I don't know. What's that mean?
he's dating Kaya Gerber, I think,
Bill
right?
Pullman?
No, oh, sorry, no. Not
Oh,
Lewis
I
Pullman.
was going to
You were
say,
like, no,
okay,
no.
very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is very, very cool. Yeah, I think that yesterday, was it yesterday or last week, guys, that Chris and I were talking about the Sydney Sweeney of it all. It must have been yesterday because we were talking about her new bra stuff and the Hollywood sign line. Your absolute favorite, Sydney Sweeney. But
What bra stuff?
oh, she launched a huge, I don't know if it's huge. She launched, I guess, huge in size. She launched a lingerie line that she like went to the Hollywood sign and hung the bras from, and there's like reports that she illegally like is going to get arrested for it, whatever. It was a whole story about Sydney Sweeney's launch of her new intimacy line, which is like big booby bras kind of thing. And whatever, that's not the important part. The important part was I was telling him there's this trend that's on social media where men are asking or women are asking their boyfriends or their husbands, like, do you know who this is? They show a picture of Sydney Sweeney. Every single person is like Sydney Sweeney. And they're like, can you name something she's been in? And they can't name one thing she's ever been in because like she's known for being Sydney Sweeney now at this point. She's not as known for, even though you and I can name what she's been in, it's not like guys just think she's hot or what she's in the news all the time, whatever it is. And it's kind of interesting to wonder. I know the social media thing sucks, but I'm looking at Yahya Abdul-Mateen II's Instagram, and there's like nothing on it that tells you about him or his work, like anything other than his work life, really. And part of me just wonders if he was more in the public eye.
Doing a boxer brief line.
Wouldn't hate to see it.
Wouldn't hate to see it. Yeah, the Sydney Sweeney phenomena with men needs to be studied. Like men have lost their minds over this woman.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, the bath water stuff. Yeah. But listen, it's not like she's reinventing the wheel in terms of hot women.
Get your money, girl. Get your money, girl. I'll never hate on that. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
Totally. We'll see.
I just don't have to love your interviews. Yikes.
I'm curious what you think about. Go look at her intimacy line. It dropped at 8 a.m. this morning. This is super not me promoting her, but I'm shocked that you didn't see it because my entire feed was like ads from her, not my friends post like ad. And I was like, are you guys coming after me because I'm a sometimes blonde, larger breasted woman? Or is everybody's feed just like,
I think you're being targeted.
It's called Siren. SYRN or something like that. Shout out to the chat for recognizing that this is a World Girls reunion. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget, send in that support. We will get to it for the second half of the show. Let's talk about some other stuff going on right now. Ooh, are you watching Shrinking? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not caught up. I didn't watch season 3 yet.
Okay, so a new episode aired last night for season 3, but it's the first episode of season 3. So you are.
Oh,
Did you watch? Did you not watch?
then I should be caught up.
Other than last night.
Yeah, I think I haven't watched it in like a few months. Does that make sense? Like, I watched it late. I
Yeah.
know I didn't watch it when it came out officially, but once I got enough buzz about it, like people are obsessed with it, I was like, oh, this show is that good. I just didn't think I was caught up, but maybe I am.
I'm not sure, but you know what we're gonna do to find out / just pivot. We're gonna read this Dark Horizons article about shrinking.
Right.
He-Man, our guy, shrinking renewed for a 4th season. This is exciting for me. You guys know that I got to talk to Harrison Ford last year. The rest of the cast of this, Shrinking is one of my favorite shows, despite me not watching last night's episode, but let's see what they have to say. Apple TV announced on Tuesday it has renewed its hits comedy series Shrinking for 4th season. The order comes one day before the 3rd season set to premiere. So this is like what Steph was talking about. This actually premiered at midnight, I think, but it was set to premiere. It was really last night. 3rd season begins after the events in which Jimmy, Jason Segel, do you know this happened? I don't want to spoil it to you. Do you know what happened with Jimmy? Saved the life of Brett Goldstein. Do you know what that's in reference to?
No, but it's okay.
That's
okay. I don't care about spoilers.
I won't give the spoiler. That next part, don't read that. The new season will also follow Paul, who seeks treatment for his Parkinson's disease and encounters a man, Michael J. Fox, who we know was at cast this season, who has Parkinson's and has raised millions for research. Krista Miller, Jessica Williams, Luke Tenney, Michael Urie, and Lukita Maxwell, Ted McGinley, who also star in the 3rd season. And guest stars include Goldstein. Wow, Goldstein's listed as a guest star still? Fox, Damon Wayans Jr., Wendy, Malik, Kobe Smulders, Jeff Daniels, Candice Bergen, Sherry Cola, and Isabella Gomez. It's such a stacked cast. It's crazy. Segel, Goldstein, and Bill Lawrence co-created the series, which hails from Warner Bros. TV. All 3 executive producers, alongside Neil Goldman, James Ponsoldt, Jeff Ingold, Liza Katzer, Randall Winston. Or do you guys want me to keep reading all the EPs? I think you got it. So this is getting picked up for another season, which is really great. Apple TV is relatively new still, so they don't have a lot of shows that have run longer than 4 seasons. It means that they definitely have a lot of faith in this coming into the 3rd season, which is just airing. And it's not like they did a full 3rd season drop like we've seen Disney Plus just do this week. So I wonder if this is making people want to start watching Shrinking more, if they are really doing a push for Shrinking. I know that Shrinking is one of those shows that kind of falls in that weird category for nominations, where it's a comedy, but it's kind of a drama, and it's a little bit hard to place. How are you feeling about the 4th season announcement of this, and is it making you more excited for season 3?
Yeah. I remember being like, I didn't know if I was going to be super into it just off of the pitch. Like, so I liked the act.
Just in general.
I saw a scene. I saw someone posted a scene and was like, this is the best writing acting combo. And it was like some random scene with not even Harrison Ford or Jason Segel. And I was like, oh, this is like very interesting, actually. I like, like these kind of messed up characters, but also like people like trying, to get better. And like they all have like, and I like the idea of like the therapists with their own little worlds going on. And then once you start watching it, you're like, oh, this show slaps. So I feel like then I just got into it. Feels like a no-brainer to continue it. I feel like anyone who's watched it loves it. I haven't heard anyone who's watched it and been like, it's okay. So, and the cast all loves each other apparently. So I feel like it's just like a cool show all around. And yeah, you and I are such Apple fans. I'm excited. Apple just has great shows. And I remember a time when Netflix shows wouldn't really get past 3 seasons because they were just starting their original content. And so this could be like the precipice moment for Apple in that sense too.
100%. I think Apple does what it does really well, which is celebrity-driven prestige shows. We've seen them do that with The Morning Show. We watched them do that now with Shrinking. Like they're a little bit with Severance, but there were some unknowns or lesser knowns on that show as well. But they really do a great job of doing that. What kind of like what HBO used to do back in the day, where it's like, okay, you're getting these prestige shows when you come to Apple. There's not that many Apple shows that are airing a year. There's enough that like if it's the only service you have, you still have a lot of great options in sci-fi, comedy, whatever. But I think Shrinking is maybe their best show consistently. While I love Severance season 1 and season 2, there was a little bit of a drop off there. I love the morning show, but with a show like that that's so heavy about our own politics, sometimes I'm just like, I just don't want to watch more of the news right now. I loved Ted Lasso.
Totally.
I didn't love the way that Ted Lasso ended. So just consistently,
totally,
pound for pound across the board, Shrinking is the one that just has not ever disappointed. It's really, really solid.
Fingers crossed.
I know. So that's actually where I was going, though, Steve, is like season 4 does make me a little bit nervous because how many seasons are we going to be okay with them doing this show? And right now, the quality is so high that I just hope that we have a plan for the end of this show. I don't know where we go, especially with bringing in Michael J. Fox, which I think is obviously the best addition to a cast I've ever heard in my life.
So great.
So great. But, the very real reality of having Harrison Ford's character have Parkinson's on the show means that like we're gonna see that progress on the show, and having Michael J. Fox there, it's just like very much art imitating life, and you just hope that they handle it well. I have a feeling that they will, but just like where is this gonna go and what are we gonna see? So yeah, I'm excited for season 3, and it's nice to know that there's already gonna be a season 4 going in, because then you're not concerned with the finale. You're like, are we ever going to see what's going to happen at the end of this cliffhanger, that kind of stuff.
Right. Totally. Yeah, the Parkinson's stuff is interesting because my grandpa had Parkinson's. So I've never really seen it done on screen before, which is interesting to see. But
yeah,
I feel like Michael J. Fox is like the premier person to bring on if you're going to be handling that.
He for sure is. I think he brought a lot of, like it said, he I don't remember how much it said he raised, but he brought a lot of visibility to Parkinson's as well. And I'm assuming his character on the show is going to have Parkinson's as well. And I'm curious how they meet. Like, is he joined like a Parkinson's group? Because he's in a support group. Like what is the interaction that we're bringing him on for? And also, it's got to be super difficult to be Michael J. Fox, and like the only roles that he's coming on for at this point are roles of actors with Parkinson's, because he has Parkinson's. So, like, he playing somebody without Parkinson's, I don't imagine is in his future. But then dealing with like the very serious lines of Harrison Ford talking about his mortality, that's so hard.
Yeah, I know. I have to believe it's a choice. Like I feel like if Michael J. Fox wanted to do other roles, I think he could. But maybe he likes this, because it does bring awareness in a different way.
And what's the alternative?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the greats of our time. So it's unbelievable to watch his career continue to flourish. And now he's on one of the top shows. I feel like I haven't watched this season yet, but I feel like this is the show you come to if you want an Emmy nom. Every person from the show has been nominated for an Emmy almost, it seems like. So that would be very cool to see Michael J. Fox. The Brett Wilson being a regular and being a guest star, I'm kind of confused on that part, because is he not going to be in that much of the season? And like, you're a creator on the show, are you on purpose not putting yourself in that much of the season? Why?
Yeah, maybe he's like, I did it with Ted Lasso. I can't do it again.
Totally. And that show's supposed to be coming back too in different iterations. So justice for that finale, because I did not like what they did there. Do you remember?
I know. Yeah, yes, I remember. Luke brought it up that Ted Lasso's also getting a 4th season, so they're the 2 shows getting those 4th seasons. But
Oh, is it getting a 4th season? I know that they were talking about doing a spin-off. I didn't know if it was like Ted Lasso's coming back for Ted Lasso season 4. Oh my God, that's so many years.
it's one of the articles we got sent if you want to pull it up. I think it's a different iteration, but I felt the same way where I'm like, I hope that we get some. I don't know, like I don't know if you should like what?
One of the articles we got sent. Do your
Yeah,
job, Roxy.
casual. Look it
Act
up.
cool, act cool, act cool, act cool.
Look it up.
All right, let's see. Let's see. We'll talk about it right
Yeah,
now.
let's see.
Okay, so as we all knew in this room and all rooms, Ted Lasso is coming back for season 4, and we actually got our first look photos, which is how we all for sure knew that it was coming back for season 4 when Luke sent that email this morning, and when G-Man Garth Franklin from Dark Horizons posted this. They already released one shot a while back, which we all saw. Now Apple TV has premiered new first look photos from the long-awaited 4th season of its smash hit comedy Ted Lasso, which returns this summer. 4 first look images have been revealed from the Jason Sudeikis-led Emmy-winning series, which returns 3 years after the 3rd season finale. The new run sees Ted Sudeikis returning to Richmond to coach a 2nd Division women's football team. Oh, that's cool. One of the photos shows Tanya Reynolds as his new assistant coach alongside returning coach Beard. Pub owner Mae Green and Richmond Club owner Rebecca are also in the photos. Filming began in July last year in Kansas City, and some of the season's opening expected to be taking place there. Ted returned home to Kansas at the end of the 3rd season. Most production's been in London. Yeah, that makes sense. Juno Temple, Brett Goldstein, Jeremy Swift will all return. Okay, so maybe that's why Brett Goldstein's not a regular on the other show. He's booked and busy. Jude Mack, Faye Marcy, Rex Hayes, Aisling Sharkey, Abby Hearn, Grant Feely are all expected in the new season. Okay, let's see these images. Going over to X. Do you guys come over to X with me when I click on it? Oh, no, you don't.
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't. All right, well, that means I just have to do a little bit of magic here. I can do this, Rox. Let's see you present it. Share your screen, girlfriend. All right, here we go. This is one of them.
Okay.
2.
Granny.
Did you come with me?
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
3.
Okay.
And 4. That
Rebecca!
I love this, but do you not feel like that's a green screen shot?
That's how I felt about the Wonder Man photo. I just didn't want to. I feel like Ben Kingsley was 100% placed into the photo.
But it really feels like they're like, are their hands really touch? Let's do a little zoom on this hand.
I think. Oh yeah, there's the little cookies.
Okay. But also, with the airplane, is that behind them? Who's to say? Really, who's to say at this point? Okay. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, okay. Can you answer me this?
I'll try.
If I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know if they stopped Ted Lasso the story at season 3 because they wanted to quit while they were ahead, or was it because like a breakdown within like the actors or the writers?
I have no idea. What we know behind the scenes is, remember, that was during the time where like Jason Sudeikis served papers to Olivia Wilde publicly, and there was like a lot of drama going on in Jason Sudeikis's life.
Right.
But the show was doing really well. I can't imagine that Apple was like, cut it here. This was their tentpole show. And to this day, even yesterday, one of the questions that we got in the chat, Steph, somebody was like, Roxy, I just got Apple TV. What should be the first show that I watch on there? I still say Ted Lasso. It's like, it's their bread and butter. It's not just for the actual show, but the vibe of the show. Off of that vibe, they have now successfully done Shrinking. They've now successfully done Stick. Like that feel good, heartwarming comedy is their jam right now. So I can't imagine that this would have been we want an Apple decision. It feels like it was a Jason Sudeikis decision, but I don't. That could just be me thinking that he had more power than he did on this. I don't know
Right,
why.
because I got so attached to each character, and once we started getting into like the different members of the team and their lives and kind of exploring them, I was like, oh, we should do every single member of the team. And I was like ready for like, maybe like 2
Damn.
more seasons. Yeah. But then we didn't. And I was like, and then the ending, you know how I feel about Roy and Keeley. You
Yeah, they're
know
my
how I
favorite.
feel.
They're the best. They're the best.
They were just such a great on-screen couple of like a healthy, both badass characters being together and respecting each other. And then they just like imploded on themselves. Like
And why?
and I was
Why?
like, do I even believe in love on TV?
It didn't make sense that they did that. And maybe they did it thinking when the season 3 aired that they knew they would get a season 4, but then they didn't do a season 4. It just all ended so abruptly. It came to such a crashing halt. Thank goodness they're doing a season 4, but it has been so long. This is a huge problem with television these days, and I'm sure you this is something that all of you guys at home and Steph and me feel when you are doing the Stranger Things thing, where you have 5 seasons over 10 effing years, or
Totally.
crazier when you're doing shows that have 4 years between a season. I don't care as much anymore. I just don't. And then I don't remember things either. And it's hard to, like, I'm trying to remember. Didn't Rebecca end up with a guy on a boat? Like, what happened with Rebecca?
Did she ever? Okay, so in my soul, I'm rooting for Rebecca and for Ted to be together. But when she met the boat bay, I was like, hold up. Maybe Rebecca needs to move out
But was that a
of
real
England.
thing? Like, I don't remember whether we ended with that as like an actual thing.
I think they said that they would like keep talking
Okay. And what happened with Sam?
with her and Sam, or Sam in general.
Sam in general.
I don't know.
I have no
It's been
idea.
so long. I forget.
I don't remember at all.
I know he did some like cool political-ish stuff, like stood up for himself, and it was more of like him coming into himself as opposed to a relationship. But I don't really remember. I totally agree with you when you have like huge gaps. But this is why it feels like they're doing a whole new story. Like it feels like we're going to be introduced to a whole new team, which I think is smart after this many years. But I think it'd be cool if they still brought back the people that we know too. Like there's fun episodes to be had.
If he's coaching in Kansas, he's going to have to make it back to Richmond. So, like, I guess
Is it in Kansas? I missed that part. I thought it was a B team or whatever in England.
No, well, the end of last year, 5 years ago, whenever it ended, he quit the team and he was like, I'm going to go take this job. And then this said that it was when the show was starting this season, this summer or whatever, they started shooting in Kansas, and that then they moved the most of the production to London. So clearly he comes back for the women's B team, but he was working on an American team.
Okay.
And
I don't
now
know.
Luke sent us an article that I read.
Right. I kind of need Ted in London or else it doesn't work the same way.
Hopefully we're only in Kansas for like half of an episode, right? There's no way we want to stick around for longer than that.
No.
I
mean, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
I'm pretty stoked to have so much TV news for today, but we can pivot a little bit because there's stuff going on. I want to get to at least 2 other stories. This one about Ralph Fiennes kind of hinting at Voldemort casting, and also this Chris Pine story for you Trekkies out there. Let's start with the Harry Potter. While I'm getting into this stuff, I don't remember your stance on this Harry Potter TV show. Obviously, I know your stance on JK, but are you going to be watching this?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the movies are like, I have like a kind of secret obsession with the movies. I watch them at least once a year. It's not so secret. Yeah, it's not. Okay, good. I just didn't know if you were fully aware of where my heart was.
Yes, I am.
So I'm going to watch the show. I just don't know. I want to give the kids a chance. I do.
Do it for the children. Do it
for the children. Don't bully the children.
Yeah, I'm with you where I'm going to watch this. However, I totally understand anybody who decides that they're not going to watch this. You do you, boo boo, on this one.
Yep.
Whatever sits well with your heart. But this is the Voldemort casting has been rumored for a while, and now, according to Comic Book Movie, Matt Thomas wrote this today. Although much of the principal cast for HBO's Harry Potter reboot has already been revealed, one crucial role remains shrouded in mystery: Lord Voldemort. I can't believe I just said his name, right? He's he who must not be named.
Right.
See stuff, yeah. Despite months of speculation surrounding Dark Lord's casting, HBO has yet to make anything official. However, a recent red carpet interview with the original Voldemort actor, Ralph Fiennes, may have reignited the conversation. While speaking with reporters, Fiennes, who portrayed He Who Must Not Be Named, CC, I knew, in the original Harry Potter film series, was asked who he thought could take on the role in the upcoming adaptation. Quote, well, I'm told they already filled it, haven't they? Fiennes said before casually mentioning Cillian Murphy as a potential choice. Quote, I've already said I think Cillian Murphy is very good, a very, very good choice. Whether Fiennes' remarks amount to a genuine casting reveal or simply reflect his personal opinion remains unclear. It's also possible the actor was referencing long-running online rumors rather than sharing insider knowledge. Speculation about Murphy playing Voldemort dates back to last year, raising the possibility that Fiennes was repeating what he had seen circulating rather than confirming anything outright. Quote, I think they've cast it, haven't they? I don't know. I thought they had. End quote. Fiennes quickly added that either attempting to walk back a potential slip-up or acknowledging that he may not actually know who has been chosen for the role. So, Steph, as a big Harry Potter nerd, let's just claim that this is the casting for a second. Good casting?
I think it's fabulous. I think they needed someone like Cillian to be on this cast, because what they did right was they cast some big actors, but a lot of lesser known actors, especially the kids, who some of them this is their first major role.
Right.
But I think it's important to have like one massive star.
And he is. He is as big as they get right now, and he's very respected. He's not just like star power. He's obviously a really talented actor. I'm curious why he would do this, but I think it would be great for the show if he did do this. I just don't. I wonder what his team's conversations were like around this. Right now, he's obviously going to be coming off of a very hot 28 years later with third movie, which he's already been announced for. And this will take up likely a decade of his life. I don't know how long the Harry Potter show is going to run for, but you have to imagine at least 8 years. You have to imagine that his contract is very lengthy. So I would be curious why at this point Cillian Murphy would be super interested, other than the fact that Voldemort, like Darth Vader, is one of the biggest villains of all time, and you get a chance to play him. So yeah, I think it'd be phenomenal casting. Now, stepping back, do you think that this is real?
I think it would be a bummer to the show if it's not real, because now it's like, who are you gonna? Just Cillian Murphy's so good at being bad, honestly. Like, I just think he would just slaughter the role. But I don't know. Like, sometimes with the older actors, I believe them because I think they like do not give a shit about keeping secrets, or like know when things are announced. And I don't see Ralph Fiennes as an actor who's like looking at theories online, like fake theories. That's like
who's going to be
right. That'd be hilarious. He's just like deep in a Reddit thread. Ralph Fiennes, like premier British actor,
so good.
Who's gonna be the next Voldemort?
I did see in the chat this was mentioned, and I've seen Reddit threads on this actually. How would you feel if they took a page out of Marvel's book and did what they're doing with Tony Stark and Doom, but if this was Daniel Radcliffe as Voldemort?
Huh. I think I would hate it, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of how I feel about Tony Stark,
Yeah.
about
Robert Downey Jr.
it's just like, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. It's like I gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt that you guys have you saw something that I don't know yet. And then when I see the movie, I'm gonna be like, I get why he was cast. Well done. And that's nothing to say about the actor. I think they can play both roles, but when you've played such an iconic role that I think of you as the role and vice versa, it's hard to like see you in a different role in the same universe.
I think
In the
people
same
even struggle to see him in a different role in any universe. Right? I mean, at least Robert Downey Jr. is like, while he is known for being Tony, he can be kind of anything. I can't believe that Daniel Radcliffe was never able to really break out of being Harry Potter. Like, he's such a good actor. He's so
Well,
talented.
that's why he does he does a lot of like,
I know,
yeah,
the art house
and
movies.
he's really good in them.
Do you know I saw him on Broadway? I saw him in a play called Equus where you
Oh,
see his
really?
peen. Yeah, Pinaki.
I heard about that. Was it good? Like the
Amazing.
performance?
Yeah, all of it. Um, it was so good. He was excellent. He's a very, very talented actor. Uh, and just, yeah, I do kind of feel for him because, like, I guess at that point, if he was offered the role as Voldemort, I would take it if I was him. I'd be like, yeah, let's see what I can do here. Um, but I don't think that's happening. I just think it would be an interesting.
I know. I feel like he's like been working his whole life to get out of the Potterverse.
Yeah,
It just is he was honestly like maybe the best child actor of all time in one of the biggest roles, if not the biggest child acting roles of all time, that it's like so hard for people to let him be Daniel Radcliffe.
for sure, for sure. But why wasn't it as hard for people to let Emma Watson be Emma Watson? Is that
I
her name?
think Emma Watson, yeah, I think she did movies while still filming Harry Potter. I don't know, but I feel like Perks of Being a Wallflower was like
Huh,
during the last movie or something.
that's the Ezra
I could
Miller.
be wrong though. Yeah, it's a really good
I've
movie.
actually never seen it. Who's the third person in it? I can
Don't
picture the
know.
cover.
Yeah,
Huh.
excellent movie.
All right, now we're going into every single universe, but before we get to your questions, which get them in, guys, because where you at? If we want World Girls reunions more often, we got to impress the big guy, Kristian Harloff. Uh, Going into the Star Trek universe, though, which is weird. I actually don't know that you and I have ever spoken about a single Star Trek movie or
I don't
show
think we
ever.
have either.
Do you care about this franchise?
My mom was actually a Trekkie. It was like the
Okay.
beginning of her nerddom, but I never watched it. And I've been curious to dabble my toes in it, but it just feels like such a vast universe that I've asked where I should start and just
Yeah,
haven't started.
totally. Chris Pine feels like an actor that'd be so up your alley. Like he
Yeah,
just
I
seems
really
like
like him.
he seems
Mhm.
like a bit of an unproblematic king. So
Totally.
maybe with the Pine universe is a good place to start. But Chris Pine offers candid update on his Star Trek future as franchise charts a new course. Thank you to Matt Thomas over from Comic Book Movie, who says, whatever direction Star Trek takes next, it appears Chris Pine is no longer part of the conversation. Oh, sorry, Steph.
Oh,
Speaking with Variety at Sundance, the former franchise star was asked what Paramount's new leadership has planned for the future of the series. His answer suggested he's been kept firmly out of the loop. Quote, you probably know more than I do. End quote, Pine replied, implying he hasn't been contacted about any upcoming Star Trek projects. Last year, reports indicated that Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly, the creative team behind Dungeons and Dragons and Spider-Man Homecoming, were attached to write, produce, and direct a new Star Trek film aimed at revitalizing the franchise. Despite Pine's existing relationship with the duo,
Having starred in Dungeons and Dragons, he does not appear to be involved. That's largely because the project is said to be a fresh take rather than a continuation of J.J. Abrams' rebooted Kelvin timeline. Pine famously portrayed James Kirk in 3 Star Trek films, Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. His version of the iconic Captain leaned younger, cockier, and more impulsive, a reinterpretation that resonated with both critics and longtime fans. Steph, I don't think I've seen these movies either. The films themselves enjoyed solid box office success. Star Trek was praised for injecting new energy into the franchise and grossed $385 million worldwide. Into Darkness delivered a mixed critical review and earned $467.3 million, making the highest grossing film in the franchise. All right. Stopping here. I wonder what they're going to do with this franchise. It does feel like it's been a while since people have cared about the movies, but the TV shows do seem to perform relatively well as well. And obviously people that are Trekkies are waiting for their big franchise. Would it help you if it was a hard reboot to actually start getting into Star Trek?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think that's an interesting question. Like, I feel like if it didn't feel like such a daunting task, then maybe I would. Yeah, it feels like I need like the right introduction to it, which I'm sure maybe other people feel the same way. I did hear good things about the Chris Pine movie, so that's like funny that we started there but quickly ended there. I see on Prime they always have like I think now they have a new Star Trek show out, and it's like I always see it and I'm like, that looks interesting, but I just never like fully engage with it. And then none of my friends watch it. So it's not like someone's like telling me you gotta watch this, you know?
I do think that it seems to have a generational problem a little bit, because I did wear a Star Trek uniform for a very long time on the Tomorrow Show. I loved the original series, TOS. I have seen some of Next Generation, but and I've seen Wrath of Khan, but I haven't watched a lot of these movies. And I'm with you, where it's because a lot of my friends aren't into Star Trek. It's really like when you said your mom's a Trekkie, or our old boss Kevin Undergaro is a Trekkie. I don't know that many young Trekkies, and so I do think that they, unlike Star Wars or Marvel or DC, which doesn't seem to have a generational issue, I wonder if Star Trek is having a problem with the youths. Like how many people in that 18 to 24 or 25 to 34 demo are diehard Trekkies, and maybe this would get people on board because people really like Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't know, that team maybe bringing new people on would be enticing. I would watch.
Christian and I were just talking about that Dungeons and Dragons movie was such a hidden gem with Chris Pine.
It was really
Did
good.
you watch it?
Yeah, I really liked it. I know that after he watched it, he was concerned about the He-Man, whatever the Master of the Universe movie. He
Oh
didn't
my, yeah.
in that tone. He was like, I'm scared they're going to make it in that tone, which worked for Dungeons and Dragons, but wouldn't for Master of the Universe. That's all I remember him saying about the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, he really liked it, and so but
Good.
I really liked it too. Yeah, I just thought it was a great movie, but yeah, I think Star Trek. I think a lot of these franchises are having a problem reaching out to the youth. I don't know what the really younger generations into. I don't even know if they're watching TV in the same way we did. Like, but that's not my job to know that necessarily.
That's a good point, but don't you feel like, and maybe I just don't know that many youths, but don't you feel like they are still into superhero stuff? Like, it's not like I'm at my friends' kids who I'm Auntie Roxy to, who are 6, they are still rocking Spider-Man shirts. They're wearing Superman shirts. Like, at least awareness of the characters. Like, I do not see them wearing Trekkie stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's true, because my nephew is full on in Spider-Man mode, and he's never seen Spider-Man. Like,
and Grogu in Star Wars. The awareness,
but for some, reason, it's like kids will see characters. Yep. I think Star Trek needs more colors, maybe. Maybe that will get the kids.
But the uniforms are so bright. But
They are. I don't know.
Maybe it's because they don't have. Do they have an animation like for the kids Star Trek? Like they do with Spider-Man and they do with
And Star Wars.
I think we're here
And
to
Marvel.
solve the problems of the people. Let me tell you something. You know what Kristian Harloff said to me yesterday?
What?
He said, chill with the internet gods, Roxy. It will be okay.
He said, if you start the question portion of the live stream with 35 questions or more, you have a fighting chance.
Okay.
And we are at 35 questions.
Let's go. Run it.
That's what Kristian verbalized. You guys were here on the show yesterday. That's what he said. So I'm not mad at it. I don't want to do any more news stories. I want to hang out with my friend Steph and answer questions from you guys. So, and if you have news stories, I want to do those. Are we ready to pivot or what?
We're ready to pivot.
Yeah, dog. Okay. So keep in mind the number that we're trying to beat is 172. Some bitch yesterday really went to town because Roka set the week with 156.
Poor Roka. He starts on Monday strong.
I know he sort of goes strong. But let's kick the crap out of yesterday and see what you guys have to say. Shout out to the Birdcatcher 1 who became a new YouTube member. Yay!
Thank you.
Steph and I could do a whole episode on birds, animals, whales.
Definitely.
Really into it. Seattle KO Sport for the World Girl Wednesday. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize it's Wednesday. World Girl Wednesday.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good. Jeremy Watson,
Thank you, Seattle.
YouTube member. Thank you, Jeremy. RQMDSMD, support for World Girls. Roxy, did Jodie Foster say anything to you or Grammy in the elevator after the tush comment? Are you waving at me? Are you waving at me?
No, that was just in general. No, I'm waving at the chat.
Oh, good. Grammy, did you see my Instagram video about Grammy saying to Jodie Foster in the elevator? She knows her from
So great. Were you there though?
No, RQMD. I was not there. I was not in the elevator. I heard about the elevator story and I wish I was there. I heard that Jodie Foster, here's what I heard, that after Grammy complimented Jodie Foster's tush, because apparently when she was 4 years old, she was in a sunscreen commercial for Coppertone. Grammy made the joke. Jodie Foster very graciously laughed. And then when they got where they were going, and I guess they were making conversation for the whole elevator, according to Grammy's caretaker. And then they landed where they were going, and Grammy said, after you, and Jodie said, no, I insist, after you. And Grammy got out of the elevator first, which Grammy's caretaker said was really thoughtful. And as I know, most people don't give a shit about elderly people. They'll walk right all over them, but Jodie did not. The better part of the story, though, is before this happened, Grammy looked up and sees a woman, and she said, I feel like I recognize that girl. She's just talking out loud. and Grammy's caretaker said, yeah, because that's Jodie Foster. And Jodie Foster said, it is me. I am Jodie Foster.
See, once you what do you think the age is? 75, you can kind of start doing whatever you want?
No, you got to be deep in your 80s.
Deep in your 80s.
75
and it's
now is young, Steph. 75 isn't that much older than our parents.
That's true. Yeah. I need to know you were here for World War II, and then you can just do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Kind of looks like Jodie Foster. She's in they're in an elevator, stuff.
Jodie Foster's the perfect. She's like the ambassador of women. Honestly, I'm obsessed with Jodie Foster.
Yeah, she's amazing. One thing about Grammy is she always thinks she's whispering, and she is, in fact, never whispering. She's like, they can't hear me. I'm like, there's
No, Grammy's entered a whole new phase where her internal monologue is
external. Yeah.
It's out.
Kind of looks like Jodie Foster. Okay. I've
seen that tush before.
I've seen that tush. Oh my God. GoPal says BBC Sherlock is on Disney Plus and it cuts to black for a second several times an episode when you don't have ads. Infuriating. That is frustrating, but that's not as frustrating as having to watch the 90-second ads.
No, and I also think that's because, at a certain time, TV was cut for ads, right? So that might be it.
Right. Mm-hmm. GoPal also says the 9 p.m. Eastern time drops like Wonder Man Still Kill Me. So Wonder Man drops at 6 p.m. here yesterday. Is that what happened?
I think so, but for East Coast people, it's like, it's tough.
Mike Joyce, Ted Lasso season 4 this summer. Do we need it? We did talk about that after you sent it. So let's just say we dedicate that portion of the show to Mike Joyce.
Yeah.
I am happy to have it.
Let's see.
Yeah. If it's good, we needed it.
Yep.
Pat for President 1. Okay, let me tell you this yesterday, staff. Pat for President is really like a huge reason why we got to 172.
Okay. I like this question.
Okay. Roxy and Steph, favorite kind of potato chip? This is what we're here for.
Great question. Exactly.
I actually don't know what Utz is. Utz, Lay's, hers, Route 11, Grandma's, Utz's, Cape Cod, Pringles, Ruffles, Starbucks, or other. I love Utz and Lay's. Do you think it's pronounced Utz?
I don't know, but I'm going to say this. I am willing to try any potato chip brand. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Haven't tried them all, but the one that does catch my fancy, and I will just always kind of go to it, is the Kettle brand.
Kettle is excellent.
I love a Kettle chip.
I'm going to say that my favorite is Cape Cod chips. I love those. I love the Cape Cod chips.
Oh, so good. Salt and vinegar.
But it's not as much of a clear-cut favorite as my least favorite. And my least favorite is Pringles.
Pringles. Couldn't agree more.
It's like cardboard.
What is that texture?
What tastes like cardboard? Once you pop
the is that texture?
Just don't not hear.
The only thing they're good for is creating a duck lip.
Great call. Great call. Yep. Go pal. Won't be able to watch Wonder Man until this evening, but I'd have thought the studio would be evidence that we're into BTS industry shows. It's not that the studio isn't evidence of that. There's so many BTS industry shows. And I constantly am hearing my friends from home be like, why is everything in Hollywood about Hollywood? It's so self-indulgent. So, yeah.
Say it how they would actually say it.
It's so fucking annoying. Every single Hollywood show that comes out of Hollywood's about fucking Hollywood. Can you guys talk about anything else other than fucking Hollywood?
Guess what? On a year where your team goes to the Super Bowl, you don't get to complain.
Can you believe it?
No, but you don't want to know what you have going for you.
You love Drake May's wife?
No, I don't know who that is. You have the Cardi B charm.
Oh, I should have known that for you to say, obviously.
Right. You have the Cardi B charm running through the field with the most.
She does not give a fuck. Holy shit.
I'm obsessed with her.
I mean, the way she rides for that man, I'm like.
I know. She's like, well, we shared DNA, so that's my man.
Well, and it makes him cooler.
Oh, that's the Cardi B effect. Like, she picks these men that are not on Cardi B's level and brings them to the top with her.
Listen, yeah, you're right.
But whose wife?
Drake May is the quarterback of the team, and his wife has taken over social media. Like, people,
I think I saw this. She's adorable.
She's adorable. Yeah. She like
people joke about like make sure that you are sleeping with him before the show, make sure that he is well fed, and she's like, I'm on top of it, like I'm getting this W. She's playing the part very well. She's
So
awesome.
cute.
Yeah, they're very cute together. Battery I4V, can cast yourselves in DCU. Who would you play?
Okay. Do you have an answer? You're the DCU girl.
I think that I've always thought that like a Black Canary situation would be good for me, but my I do think I could crush a Harley.
If I had to give you a role in like, it's unfortunate that it was just done so well, but I do think you would crush a Harley.
I really think I could see you as Catwoman.
Okay, I was gonna ask you that. Catwoman for sure. The costume I'd like to wear is Starfire.
Totally. You guys cast us.
Yeah, you guys cast us. Good question.
Pat for president. It will be fun to Yahya Abdul-Mateen II perform again in Wonder Man. He was good in Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. Yeah, he's good.
Totally.
Good. I'm with you, Pat for president. That's why you're running for president. Irie Hunnam, couldn't miss the World Girls.
Thank you.
Love that energy.
Totally.
Need more of that energy. Live for that energy. Pat for president in the house. Steph, I asked Kristian and Roxy this yesterday. What is a Super Bowl commercial that will always live rent-free in your memories?
It's funny because it's like if you ask me to do like a play-by-play of what it was, I don't remember, but the Doritos commercials always have a long-term effect on me.
Yeah, they're really
they're just always fun. But I will say the one, I think it was last year, that was like so chaotic in the best way was the Dunkin' commercial.
The Dunkin' Donuts commercials are always
like 30. I'm like, you guys literally paid a Marvel movie for this commercial.
Yeah, they're just like, everybody's from Boston, so let's just load it up.
I'm a new time Ben Affleck supporter, so I'm like supporting Dunkin'.
What Kari does for men, Matt Damon does for Ben.
Yes. Like he brings out the way that Ben Affleck looks like lights are on, no one's home half the time. And then when he's around Matt, there's a twinkle in his eye. And it's like beautiful.
Yeah, like I believe in different kinds of soulmates in life, and they're clearly soulmates. Like
100%.
Yeah.
And I get why it might be like Matt Damon's wife might be like, through the ups and downs of the Ben Affleck coaster, you might be like, damn, okay, you kind of want your man to have a stable bestie. But
that's probably very annoying for his wife. Just like, oh, another Ben.
However, they're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah.
For sure.
And 100%. It doesn't seem to affect Matt Damon. He seems to be like the most solid guy in Hollywood.
Also, Ben's actual brother seems to be way more problematic than
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, Trey Porter. Roxy, I already know what this is going to be about because I see Belichick. Thoughts on Belichick not being named first ballot Hall of Famer? Might as well nuke the entire Hall of Fame at this point. Thank you for understanding. I think whatever you want about the Patriots, think whatever you want about Deflategate, think whatever you want about the fact that Brady had success without Belichick and Belichick did not have the same success without Brady. But to have 6 Super Bowl wins and not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, it makes it a joke. It's a joke then. You got just say you don't like him. And there's all these theories like they're trying to punish him, and of course that's accurate because it can't just be that he wasn't good enough to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is notorious. He's one of the best coaches of all time. So I think it's ridiculous.
He's one of the okay. He's like the only coach I know's name in football.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean,
because of what he did. So it's like there was all these questions for so long of who is the reason why the Patriots were winning. Is it Kraft? Is it Belichick? Or is it Brady? And anybody could have made an argument about any of them at any given time, more so for Belichick and Brady. But I don't know. It's been super weird. Everything revolving around the Patriots has been super weird since Belichick and Brady broke up. And yeah, I think it's ridiculous. Thank you for asking the question. Angel Man Freddy. Mark Ruffalo's firing is just online trolls making educated wish, correct? Sounds extremely unlikely. Yeah, I think there's absolutely zero way that Mark Ruffalo was fired from Marvel. I think that people are grasping not even at straws, they're grasping at air.
I completely agree. I saw that and was like, they might not like him, like the top execs, but he's done nothing, he's like done nothing that's could be fireable. Like he's not on Hulk press tours, like doing anything. That's doesn't make any sense to me.
He's straight up a Disney company man. Like he speaks his mind consistently about politics, but he has never said one thing about Disney. He's not
right. That's true.
About Disney. Like as opposed to, and I've talked about this on the show, Tatiana Maslany, who agree with her or disagree with her, she is biting the hand that feeds her. She specifically said, cancel your Disney Plus subscriptions. So like that is a shot at Disney. Mark Ruffalo never fires at Disney. He speaks his mind and he speaks his truth, but he doesn't say, and therefore Disney is the problem. So there's just no world in which he says nothing but like, I'm grateful for this job and I'm grateful for the life that this has afforded me. So I just can't see why they would ever do that. And everybody loves Mark Ruffalo. So Pat for president.
Right.
You both wake up tomorrow and the MySpace of yesterday was the top social media again. What would you do if the MySpace that we once knew returned to the forefront of social media? Okay, so I'm going to pivot this question a little bit, Steph. Like, what are you doing about your top 8?
Oh my gosh, so stressful. Like, I literally started also writing like a little script about top 8 because when you're in middle school and you're making a top 8, it was like social suicide depending where you went on things. I felt really bad for kids who didn't have siblings or like, you know what I mean? Because then it's like you couldn't put your family there, which is kind of easy.
Oh, I never.
And then you had to put your friend. It was so hard. But oh, well, you're savage.
Well, my sister didn't have MySpace because she was too young. She missed the MySpace.
She was younger, yeah.
And my brother, like, we oh my god,
I want MySpace to happen.
Yeah, MySpace was sick.
I want MySpace to happen, but don't do a top 8. What would I do? I would probably just like do it in alphabetical order. But I think I only have like, you would be fucked. I only have like probably like 8. I might have like legit 8 good, like that's my good group of friends, and I wouldn't offend anyone. Music. And then like, I would alphabetical order.
The music and vibe aspect of MySpace, like you could pick the song for your page.
I knew how to code then. I don't now.
Totally.
My page was lit. It was like sparkly this, GIF there, icon there, image there. Like the music was placed in a special location. Like I was like a magician with the background stuff.
Me too.
I wish it would come back.
Yeah, it was really cool. I dig it. JC33 support, can't watch live. World Girls for the win. Good enough. Good enough, JC. Thanks for the support.
Global entities.
Steve Scuba, so happy to see you both together again on screen. Same. Let's take that time to pivot for a second. How's your channel doing?
Oh, it's good. It's good. So for the first trimester, I was like low key out of commission. Which I've been
watching your pregnancy post videos, which are so cute.
Yeah, everyone loved your reaction. Did you see? Yeah, it was the best. You're like, I should have slow-moed it.
But then, like, does everybody know that I really knew?
Right. No, I didn't put that.
I know.
But you did. But the part in the video you didn't see, because I was just doing like cut to cut, is
you're saying so bad.
That Rox had been like,
Okay, you're back.
am I back?
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yep.
Okay. Rox had been like tailing me for months. Like, are you? Like, oh, you have stomach problems? That could be like
So
literally
annoying. So
like
annoying.
a hound just
Yeah.
like sniffing me out. And I was like she knows I'm the worst liar. So finally she just was like, I'm gonna stop asking, and then whenever you want to, you can tell me.
That is exactly how it went down. Facts. Mike Joyce, Roxy, when you wear a fire outfit to an event, why do you feel the need to mention it's Steph's? It may be hers, but you're the one who makes it work.
That's so true. What a funny question, but so true.
She's my stylist. So
Yeah, that's true.
shout out. Like, I don't feel the need to be like, it's not like when somebody compliments, I don't know, like I didn't do it. She literally picks the outfits and they're sick. And like, so I'm always like, shout out to Steph. It's her outfit.
Yeah. The truth is I force her by way of knife.
She says, tag me, otherwise you don't get any more fucking clothes.
Yeah, no, every time she tags me, I'm like, that's so cute, but she doesn't need to.
I love having a stylist and it being you. Joyous Romer. Roxy, what did you think of the Maul trailer?
Maul. The Darth Maul trailer.
Oh.
Star Wars. It's an animated shit. Okay.
Nope.
Maul.
Steph, grats on duplicating the May the Force be with you girls. What?
Like on the baby.
Congrats on duplicating and May the Force be with you. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't watch the Maul trailer. Oh my god. You guys remember this was my issue with fucking Hole and Hall. I have a really hard time with it. With AUL.
Maul.
Yeah, okay.
Maul
like MALL. Maul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Darth Maul.
It looks really good, Rox. I don't know if you'd be into it, but it's like it's animated, yeah, but it looks really good.
No, I know who this is though. This is the guy with the black and red face, right?
Yes, with the two horns.
Yeah, I know who this is. My brother really liked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big character.
Prady. Hey Roxy, yesterday you guys were talking about Sydney Sweeney. I just found out she got paid $7.5 million up front for Housemaid. And based on its success so far, she's gonna get $20 million in the back end profits. It's crazy.
That's wild.
Good for her. Yeah, I mean,
she's
laughing straight to the bank.
And she clearly has an excellent management team.
Yeah, for real. For real. Pat President, Roxy and Steph, what's your favorite bottled iced tea? Another great question, Pat. Pure Leaf, Gold Peak, Arizona, Lipton, Brisk, Snapple, Milo's, local brand, or other. I love both Pure Leaf and Gold Peak, sweet or extra sweet.
Where did Snapple go?
I gotta tell you, I always hated Snapple because there was this one flavor that was called Mango Madness that always, like, people's breath smelled like.
I lived for the Snapple facts.
The Snapple facts.
I just think all companies should have, and specifically tea companies should have a fact or a fortune.
Yeah, I do like that when they do that. This one didn't. Oh, this one did have. I think they had the traditional medicines. Okay, this one says something on it. Talking to plants is one way of talking directly to spirit.
I get that one a lot.
Oh, but
yeah, that one's passed down a lot. Okay, so I don't drink a ton of bottle iced tea, but when I do like Pure Leaf because I feel like it's the one that doesn't have a ton of added sugar.
So I don't know if Steph remembers this. Perhaps she does, perhaps she does not. But I actually never tried iced tea until I was with Steph.
It wasn't
Oh,
bottled
yeah.
iced tea. It was just real iced tea. I'd only ever drank hot tea my whole life. And she was like, no, you could try iced tea. And I don't know why I thought it was like a different thing than tea with ice in it.
Yeah.
And so I tried it and I liked it, but I've never tried a bottled iced tea.
Yeah.
So I don't know the answer to this, Pat.
It's a
Scott
good question.
started watching Taskmaster with my wife. I don't think we've ever laughed harder watching a show. What's y'all's go-to for laughs these days? It is
Taskmaster.
difficult to laugh these days.
It is.
As I was posting
Shows.
yesterday about the Belichick stuff, and I was like, this is ridiculous. And then I was just like, I have to include a sentence that says, like, I know there are bigger problems in the world right now.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm having that problem too. I don't know how you guys feel in the chat. Like, I'm like, I feel like every time like you brought up my channel, like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start posting more. Like a serious global event is occurring. And then I feel like, is this so distasteful? But
Right.
then
Totally.
literally years go by. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, is there ever a time then anymore?
Yeah, I know. So I think this question's good because we all need to laugh.
Yeah, we do.
What am I watching that makes me laugh right now? My go-to is always Friends. That's my comfort show for sure. But I don't think I'm watching any comedies right now, which is crazy for me. Let me see.
I know I'm looking on my
Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary is tried and true right now.
totally. That's classic funny stuff. Righteous Gemstones,
Oh,
hysterical.
what happened with you and Always Sunny, dude? Did you just fall off of it?
I just fell off, but that
So
one is
sad.
so it is. It really
That's
is
laugh out loud
laugh
fun.
out loud. That's laugh out loud funny.
Get back
That's
into it.
like in the line with like Arrested Development where you're like, holy shit, like this is so funny.
Why is Harry into the show or no? Like, why'd you guys fall off?
I watched it alone. That
Oh.
one I didn't
That's
watch
why.
with him. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pat for president with that super sticker. I'm too fly Cam. Nah, Voldemort couldn't fold Vader's boxers, Roxy. What? Oh, like you don't think Voldemort's in the same conversation as Vader as villains?
Really? I disagree.
I mean, I think Vader's a bigger villain, but I think Voldemort's definitely
For sure.
a villain. Like
Yeah,
if you're naming the 20 biggest villains, Voldemort's one of them, I think.
For sure. For sure.
Well, RDJ has a great role in Back to School. Thanks for letting us know.
Thank you. I haven't seen that or heard of it.
Mike Joy says, have you kept in touch with Dorina since she's left the World Girls?
Yes. No.
Yeah, of course.
Never.
Steph and I run in similar of a social circle, so we see each other all the time. But Dorina, Steph, and I, we text and stuff, and I'm so happy for her music. And
I can't wait for her album to come out.
I know, for sure. But yeah, like I went to the other day, I went to a place that Dorina had taken us a bunch. We texted about that. Like I bumped into her at a screening. She invited Steph and I to this taco crawl, but both Steph and I were actually out of town because it was like over the holidays or something. For sure, we keep in touch. Loved it.
For sure.
Okay. RKM DSMD, support for Roxy and Steph. Go World Girls. Exactly. Pat for President super sticker. Pat for President super sticker. That's what's up, Pat. Go Val. Jonathan Francis Daly is a crazy path from Freaks and Geeks to Mogul, maybe?
I think so.
To Mogul.
Like he's a mogul.
A lot of abbreviations, and I do have to do a lot of figuring out what you are talking about.
You keep me young.
But you keep me hip and young. And word. Also, he said, Will Sam Weir ended up Siegel Tall. Did he? Like Jason Siegel?
Oh, that's interesting.
Battery, I prefer Star Trek P parodies these days. Does Star Trek have a lot of porn parodies?
That's hysterical. Thank you for your candor.
Do you know that Mike has been just like on here every week talking about his favorite porn stars, left, right, and center? Like he just
in like dead ass though, like
oh yeah,
like not
passion of his. Like he like is very familiar with like a lot of them.
So does he watch it like to be turned on or like as a respect of the art?
I'm not sure, but any time he wins the week, what happened was he was like giving recommendations to people and stuff.
Stop.
Yeah, he's really into
So
it.
what do we have to do?
Yeah, I know. That's the question. Because not that. I would if I could, but I don't know
It's
anybody.
not my expertise, babes.
Yeah, I know. Chris Krause, with AI leading people to crave more in-person experiences, do you see live theater becoming more valued? I run a theater company, so maybe wishful thinking. Chris, I want to say yes to you so bad, but I don't actually know that AI is leading people to crave more in-person experiences. I think that
Yet.
I think it's leading people to
I
stay
think
home.
I think it could though, like because even now I'm getting fatigued with seeing there in the beginning of like the Reels and TikTok era, there was kind of, half the videos are like cringe and you're like, this is like, why do you have a camera set up at 5 a.m. in the morning? Don't need to see this. And then some of it is like you're just like amazed with people and like people can be so funny and like or like experiences and animals are crazy and you see these videos that you would never see before and you're like, wow, amazing. Now I really gosh darn hate seeing a video and being like, is that AI?
I know. Especially if it's like of a baby or little kids and they're like saying their first
Right.
words. I'm like, oh my God.
Or
And then
doing
the
a
comments
fun
are like,
dance
yeah.
and you're like, and everyone's like, this is AI. And I'm like, is it? I
I
don't
can't tell the
know.
difference.
So yeah, I mean, there has been a little tickle going on. I've always liked theater though and live performance, but where I do crave more so like going to a museum, seeing art for sure, 100% that shit is real, can confirm. So maybe.
Yeah, I think wishful thinking, but also possible thinking.
Yeah.
Battery says Star Wars nerds over Star Trek over Lord of the Rings nerds. I will say, in terms of the kindness of the fandoms, I think the Star Trek fandom is the kindest, then Star Wars, then Lord of the Rings.
It's so funny. I think that, yeah, I feel like Star Trek, I've never seen crazy shit with their fans, which it's like, I feel like the Star Trekkies are like the one fandom that they all agree upon what the meaning and the messages of the series or the franchise. And they're like, that's it. So we're going to be the good guys because we know what the bad guys look like.
Yep.
Then Star Wars, it's like half the fans. I'm like, did you guys watch the show? You know, you're the Empire, right?
Yeah, did you miss it?
Like did you miss the meaning of the show? And then Lord of the Rings, they're just go so hard in the paint. Like they speak Elvish that
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay if someone doesn't know Elvish and say that they love the movies, you guys, in the books. It's okay.
It is the one thing I will say kind of makes me wish that you were okay being scared a little bit more, because like the horror fans are where the fandoms are at. Like that's the nice people, is the horror fans. Like they are usually,
Serena figured that out a while ago.
yeah, they're usually, sometimes they're gatekeepy and mean, but nothing compared to Lord of the Rings. Nothing.
No, I agree. There's something like gentle about a horror fan, which feels like a oxymoron, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Pat for President, super sticker. Thank you, Pat for President. My dad is a Trek fan. My mom's a big fan of Trek. She always admired Leonard Nimoy and George Takei, and I am a casual Trekkie. I am always partial to William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, and George Takei. That's cool. I think that you picked three of the big ones. Oh my.
Yeah,
And,
William Shatner seems to be like timeless gold star human.
Pat, do you mind me asking, how old are you? I'm just curious if you're saying like you're a younger person into Trek because your parents are, or what your deal is. Confessor ready. Girl power. Love to ladies today. Thank you, Confessor ready.
Yes.
Confessor
And I love your photo. Like, what a pose.
Serving, for sure.
I'm going to use
President,
that.
any of you play or played video games? If so, what are some faves? Some I enjoy are Super Mario, Sims, Spider-Man video games, Animal Crossing, Grand Theft Auto. Can't wait for So that's 6 or 4. I never know how to use
The
Roman
new Grand
numerals.
Theft Auto's never coming out. It's
But,
like
but
been like
VI is 6, right?
yeah, 6.
Bad at
Yep.
those. Do you play video games at all? Harry does, right?
Harry does, and he's been trying to get me on it, and I've considered doing like a few hours a week on my channel of like various games. I would need beginner friendly. I think everyone in every 90s kid grew up playing Super Mario. I feel like that's like no matter, right? Like you played Super Mario.
For sure.
Yeah, I just don't know a single kid who grew up in the 90s who didn't like heavily play Super
And is
Mario.
that because we have brothers? Like, I don't know whether
Maybe.
I know that sounds sexist, but I didn't know any girls growing up who owned a console. Growing up.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, yeah, we were a PlayStation family. What about you?
My brother would ask for Hanukkah for whatever the console was.
What the big one of the year?
He had Nintendo, he had Xbox,
Yep.
and he had PlayStation, all at different times. Oh, but my sister did get a Wii. She really wanted to do the Wii.
Wii was awesome. When I babysat, the girls had a Wii, and they made me do Dance Revolution. Like, did you hear that part?
Yep, Dance
We did DDR.
Yep, DDR. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great. Back. But I did actually play a little Grand Theft Auto. I kind of got over it once I like realized people were like just beating up strippers just to beat up strippers. Like to me, that's like not a game. That's just like you enacting your will into this universe, which I think is like kind of gross.
Yeah.
But not that every player who plays GTA is gross. I just think like that option was wild.
Feel you on that. I liked growing up. I liked Mortal Kombat. I liked Zelda. I liked the NBA games like 2K Live. Those were the ones.
Yeah. When they first came out.
Yes, but I used to watch my brother play them because when I would try to play, I'd get too frustrated and I wasn't good, and then he would make fun of me.
I know.
Yeah, it's tough. Go Pal. The Ashton and Mila Shaggy. The Ashton and Mila Shaggy as was amazing.
I want to be on your level, Go Pal. Your pop culture knowledge is so much further than mine.
Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry, Go Pal. Pat President Super Sticker. Thank you, Go Pal. Matt and Ben have been doing all the press for the RIP, and it's been great to come together. Yeah, hell yeah, we're back.
I'm with you now. We're back, Go Pal. Couldn't agree more. Talk to Roxy about this because I know like that's Boston's bread and butter is Matt and Ben. So I've been like loving their press.
Yep, same. I am Two Fly Cam. Congrats on Diggs for new kids. Cardi is clapping.
Tough.
Cardi is tough. LOL.
Okay, so this is my wishful thinking. Are all those accusations true? Like, because we don't get any
wishful thinking.
Not my wishful thinking, but like for Cardi's sake, that they're not true.
Oh, that they're not true, right? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm asking, like, are they all true? Like, and I'm not saying like don't believe women. I don't even know if they came from the actual source. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I always see it from like fourth-rate blog sites where I'm like, is this actually real or is it just like random? I know like one is confirmed, but like
Cardi is like up and down claiming that this is not real.
Right.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
Congrats.
I hope it's not. That's what I'll say. I hope it's not.
Go Pal. Is Bill and his 24-year-old too cringy for the hall? This is Bill Belichick in regards to his fiance, Jordan.
I don't think she's 24.
Oh, you don't? Really?
Still young.
I think it's all part of it. Ugh,
but maybe because there's like, I don't want to get political, but it feels like there's like that certain makeup and lifestyle that like really looks different than not. So I'm not sure.
Going with Pat President. What's your favorite non-potato chip snack? I'm a cheese and crackers guy. Snack.
Okay.
Does pita chip count as potato chip? Because I love like pita chips and hummus or guac. Let's see, I love pigs in a blanket.
Ooh, I like
I'm thinking
fruit.
like red herbs. Oh, fruit.
Yeah, you like fruit. We like fruit. So like, yeah, like even just like a plain apple or like a banana with some peanut butter, solid.
Baby carrots too. I love
Baby carrots for sure.
Yeah, great questions. Ryan, Sport for Roxy and Steph. Hell yeah. Steph,
Hell yeah.
Are you ready for this?
What?
Pat for president. Huge support. Whoa, Pat. Whoa. Favorite 1990s, 2000s Nick Disney Cartoon Network, PBS cartoon animated show. I love Lilo and Stitch, Kim Possible, Fairly Odd Parents, Classic SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Foster's Home, Imaginary Friends, and Phineas and Ferb. Pat, great question. Huge support. Thank you, my dude.
Thank you. So many good ones. Like,
yep.
It's.
I liked a lot of these.
Yeah, on Disney Channel, like we lived through the Disney Channel Renaissance. Like,
right.
The Disney Channel original shows, That's So Raven.
I wonder if he's asking just about the animated ones though.
Okay.
Are these all animated? I think so.
So if it just shows animated, I loved Kim Possible. I loved all the shows you named.
Did you watch The Wild Thornberrys?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun too.
For sure.
As Told by Ginger.
Brace Face. Don't want to talk about it.
Boyfriend. Teenage. Recess. I loved, and when I was younger, Doug. Rugrats. Really, really.
Angry Beavers.
Oh.
Rocket Power.
Ren and Stimpy. Oh yeah, Rocket Power was my jam.
Woogity,
Dexter's Lab. That was Cartoon Network.
So great. Yeah.
Dexter's Lab. Put your favorites in the chat. Steph, we're at 58. We got 15 minutes left, and honestly, I think we can do
it. Right.
Keep it pushing.
Totally Spies. That's a great poll.
Ed at the movies. Why is Chalamet considered Gen Z? I saw he's 30.
I think, if I may.
Yes.
I think that it's that Gen Z loves Chalamet. So it's like, like your generation always loves like someone a little older, but is still considered young.
Yeah.
So I feel like he represents, he is a millennial, but Gen Z loves him.
I found out the other day on this show, Steph, that Timothée Chalamet is 30 and Jacob Elordi is 28. Would you have ever thought that Jacob Elordi was younger than Timothée Chalamet?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
No. And you know what? I'll say this. I'm curious your point of view as a TV girl. A, are you going to watch the new Euphoria season?
Yes.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yes.
B, I feel like Jacob Elordi and Zendaya are too good for Euphoria.
I don't know about too good for, but it is interesting that in the trailer seems to show us that Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Elordi are still together. I'm curious where we're at with that. But I can't say that they're too good for it because who else is on the show? I know,
and it's like you do want it's so true. Like that's the wrong way to put it. It's like it's mostly where that question came from is the less about Zendaya, more about Jacob Elordi. I feel like it was so hard for me as a viewer to get past Jacob Elordi's character in Euphoria and let him be like a great actor because I was like, I hate his character. He's like disgusting, deplorable, which makes him such a great actor. But he was like falling in line with the Joffrey of Game of Thrones to me. I was like, what a sick character. I don't know if I'm gonna get this past. I don't know if I'm gonna see him. Then he does Frankenstein. And I'm like, wow, this guy is amazing. And I can't wait for Wuthering Heights. And I just think he's like on it right now. He's like the it guy. And then to have him go back to the worst character, in my opinion, I'm like, damn, like more of a personal thing, less about, it is important to have like a hit show on your record these days.
Yes.
So I get going back to that, but like what we were talking about before, like it's been a few years now, like coming back to a show
I don't
after
remember
a few years.
anything. I don't remember anything about it. Anything.
Say,
Also, Hunter Schafer's on the show, who
right.
has blown up as well. But here's what my question for you on this is: between Maude Apatow, Jacob Elordi, Hunter Schafer, Zendaya, and Sydney Sweeney, obviously this cast has, and Angus Cloud, may he rest in peace. This
Right.
cast like blew up. Same with Dominic Fike, whose music has blown up too. Why has Alexa Demi not hit?
She is my queen. She is my queen. I just like when she stepped on the first episode, you think this is an it girl.
It's an it girl. Like
she is
she's not the only one. Like obviously, the girl who plays Kat too is really talented. Like there's other people on the show. The girl who plays Faye.
Kat's done a ton of stuff. Like I've seen her in a few movies.
Yeah, but she's not a household name. Like okay, her name is Barbie. Ferreira, which like I don't know as much as these other names. But Alexa Demi is such an it girl. I'm so confused.
I have to believe it was a personal choice to not be like as in the spotlight, because she is a full package type girl. Like I have to believe that, because I've seen so many think pieces be like, I thought it was Alex Demi over Sydney Sweeney when you see the first season, and then Sydney Sweeney has skyrocketed to now where people are comparing her with Zendaya, which is insane. And it's like, I don't know. So I have to believe like maybe it was like too much or something, and she kind of like didn't want to do more. I don't know, but I want her in so many things.
Me too. All right, we're on the same page about that. Ryan says Nat Geo Pole to Pole with Will Smith is worth a watch. I have never even heard of this. There's a National Geographic show called Pole to Pole with Will Smith.
I saw the picture of this and I was like, there's been people with worse past behaviors that have gotten massive redemption arcs. So whatever, but I am surprised.
Non-scripted?
Yeah.
Nat Geo.
He's doing like kind of like a Chris Hemsworth, like type vibe, where I think he's doing different activities around the world.
Chris Hemsworth does that?
Yeah, for Nat Geo. Remember, he took like a few years off of acting because he did the early, like the Alzheimer's, like if you have early signs of or you test for it to see if it's in your genetic pool.
Chris Hemsworth?
Thor.
Yeah, but no, you're saying
yeah. Okay. I just wanted to. There's so many Chris's. I was like, am I getting the right Chris?
No, I don't know any of it.
Chris, I think I don't want to butcher this. I think he had a family member with Alzheimer's, so he did that test that can see if you have the trait. There's like some sort of testing you can do to see if, not that necessarily you'll get it 100%, but if you have the trait that is more. And he did. So he took a few years off of acting so he could like focus on family and like being, bettering his health and himself. And
wow,
and then
I
he did like, I think he has like 2 Nat Geo shows, one with his dad and I think one with him.
I have completely and totally missed this. Luke says the show is called Limitless.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Either it's a second show or there's a second season.
Huh.
But it's good. I'm a huge Nat Geo girl.
Yeah. Mike Joyce, do you think there will be a strike this year? What kind of strike? A drone strike?
Well, there's a nurse strike, which they absolutely deserve.
There's a what?
A nurse strike worldwide or countrywide. The Pit put me on. This is why shows can be so amazing. The Pit put me on to that. The issues that the nurses face in the hospitals.
Yes. Totally. Totally. I don't know what you are actually asking here though.
Or I think he means like writer's strike or.
Well, their contracts have been negotiated for 3 years, so I don't think so, if that's what you meant. Pat for president. Some of my favorite PBS cartoons were Arthur. Yeah. Cyber Chase, Curious George, Maya and Miguel. I don't remember Maya and Miguel. And even though it's currently annoys me, Callaloo. I don't know Callaloo either. Do you know what that is?
No. Well, oh yeah, I do. You'll know if you look it up, the little boy.
Huh.
Did
I love
you
Bluey.
ever is Dragon Tales PBS?
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. That was
Come on down.
that song has no
Dragon
business going that hard.
Tales.
So good.
So good. Love that show.
What is the last person on this list's name?
Kailu.
Kailu.
I think Kailu.
Okay, I've never heard of Kailu. Sorry.
It's the bald kid.
I'm gonna look him up.
Okay.
Wait, will you read this one while I look up Kailu?
Yeah. Pat for president, thanks for the support. Really appreciate you. Superhero cartoons that always remain in my heart. The Christopher Daniel Barnes Spider-Man animated series and X-Men, the spectacular Spider-Man and Teen Titans. X-Men, total classic. Just for me, I love X-Men. Didn't watch the other ones you listed, but for superhero cartoons, started watching the Batman animated series a few years ago. Very good.
I've seen
what
this
else?
bald boy before.
Yeah, you have. Totally.
Why is he bald? Does he have alopecia?
I don't know. I think that was too progressive for its time, but that would have been cool.
Oh, Kailu. Huh.
Yeah.
Didn't know him. I'm with you on Batman the animated series, but I didn't watch that many animated. Oh, I love
You
Harley
watched
Quinn.
X-Men.
Yeah. Not the most recent. Not the
No, you watched the original X-Men. Yeah, and then Harley Quinn.
Series I'm obsessed with. Yeah.
So good.
But that's not like part of this list as much.
Oh, and you watched the newest DC one. The like anti-hero one. We both did.
Oh yeah, I did. Creature Commandos.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one fine. I didn't like it as much as other people did though, but it was good.
It was good. Yeah.
Marcus and Ali, nice to see the World Girls together again, and congrats on the new arrival, Steph and Roxy. Congrats for the new arrival, Steph and Roxy. Oh, because I'm an auntie.
Right. Yeah. You're welcome.
Seeing you happy. Take care, ladies.
Thank you. It's good to see your name pop up, Mark.
It really is. Any new fun pregnancy stories from this week?
I can feel the baby flipping and dipping way more. Like it started a few weeks ago, but it's kind of like all the time now, which is awesome.
Can Harry feel or no?
No, just me right now. Just our thing going on.
It's your little thing.
Yeah.
So cute. Step through the rays. Step through their eyes. Step through their eyes. Wow.
That's painted a picture instantly.
Step through their eyes. Holy crap. Okay.
Thank you.
Go Pal. Roxy's a Pats fan. You never picked up Roman numerals. No, I mean, I can when I really look at it. I don't know. I have like number dyslexia a lot of times. Like I flip letters and words sometimes, and I've been getting much better at reading recently, but I'm not a great reader, and Roman numerals are always difficult for me with which comes first, which comes after. I'm just not great at it. Gopal also says Ashton and Mila Shaggy commercial damp autocorrect. What is Ashton and Mila?
Oh, like we're talking about NFL or Super Bowl commercials?
I guess, but what's the Ashton and Mila Shaggy?
I don't remember that one. I'm sure it was a play on it. Wasn't me, but for what?
So have you not announced the gender of your baby?
No, I haven't yet. I don't know why, because I don't have a fun gender reveal video at all.
You did not tell me that.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
I don't think I did, but did I leave a comment on your thing? Whatever. Anyway.
Well, don't blow up your spot. No, it doesn't matter. I was kind of just gonna make it casual with those photos I just took that you saw.
So good, dude.
Remember I sent the photos?
Beyond.
Yeah, I just thought that was Those were good, but that's what I wanted to post those this week. But I
No, I
was
didn't.
like, this
Oh.
is the worst week to post
No.
personal.
I think it's fine, dude. I think it's fine. Like, bring light into the world.
I know. Yeah. But then I'm
Well,
seeing this whole discussion. It's like, is this the worst time to bring a baby into the world? Like, is it selfish? And I'm like, God damn it.
No, no. We need good parents, good people. Like, it's the worst time to bring a baby into the world and not supervise that baby.
Right.
You know, it's the worst time to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
You guys you're exactly who should be bringing babies into the world.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
babies.
Someone said it's very punk rock, and I was like, totally.
Whether that baby's a boy or a girl, doesn't matter.
Right.
That's the whole point. Okay, so pal, it wasn't me Cheetos commercial. Oh, it was like Shaggy, like wasn't me. I don't remember that commercial, but is it Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis did a Shaggy commercial for Cheetos? I don't remember that. Casey Grant, support for the healthiest baby ever. #cravings.
Thank you.
Fruit still, right?
Yeah. So boring.
Pat
It's like, if I have anything fun, Rocks.
Yeah, you gotta get a text.
No, it's just
Even
not
okay,
fun.
wait, like just going. So Steph and I have a girl gang chat with our besties, and it's like some really bad shit is going down in there right now. Everybody has very bad personal issues, like especially one of us. I wonder if I even responded to the photos you sent, because if I don't have time to respond to her, good. If I don't have time to respond to her, sometimes I don't respond, because we have one friend who's just really going through the ringer right now. A lot of us are going through the ringer, but
no, it's actually all of them. I talked to another one on the phone, and I didn't she hadn't shared because like she felt like another friend in the group chat was going through it, so she didn't share. It's like,
so I, like, in order to encourage Steph being the positive light that she is, I was like, more pictures, more pregnancy pictures.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because I'm like
looking at my phone and seeing like, and I was like, send belly photos.
Right. Like they'll send stuff that's like such serious life stuff, and I'll be like, today I had 6 apples, and everyone's like, cool stuff.
No, but we really are, and the reason I'm saying that is that I think people are like that on social media right now too. Like, when I see I don't think, like, when I see right now somebody talking about positive things in their life, I don't think like that person's out of touch. I think like, thank fucking God I'm getting a break in my mind from how horrific so many things are. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the point. Have a president. What are your favorite Disney Channel Nick sitcoms? I love Sweet Life shows, Wizard of Waverly Place, iCarly, Hannah Montana, and That's So Raven. Okay, so this is back to what you were talking about earlier. Loved That's So Raven. Loved it. What were the other ones that I loved? Boy Meets World was big for me. When this boy meets world.
These are kind of my main hitters.
Were you not a Boy Meets World person?
I kind of was, but I was more like these. I was like so into That So Raven.
Oh, interesting. Pat is 29. Okay, so that's my sister's age, Pat. So definitely crossover there.
Even Stevens. That's a classic.
Loved Even Stevens. Loved. Really good. I was a little before Hannah Montana's time, but that was my sister.
Okay, that was like, I think that was my last Disney show.
I was before Wizards of Waverly Place as well, but these were all my sisters liked them. Okay, thank you for that, Pat for president. Go Pal, Coleman Domingo is Zendaya's sponsor on Euphoria. Yes, that is true.
I know, that's like, wait, is it Coleman?
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's how many years it's been.
Yeah, that I forgot about that, because he's only in like a few episodes, and then you're like, wait, that's Coleman.
I wonder if he's in this new season. RQM DSMD just sending some more support for the World Girls. Hell yeah. We're at 71, guys. Killing it. Pat for president, super sticker. Thank you. I am too fly. Cam, Will can come back, but he's cringe, so it's difficult. Is this Stranger Things?
Will Smith.
Oh.
He is.
I mean, talk about shows that I loved. Like Fresh Prince was everything.
That might be the best.
He was everything.
That's a top 5 easily on that sort of format show. But I have a hard time to being like, who is this person?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what didn't help? Red Table Talk.
Oh my god, that was the worst show. I'm sorry, that was the
It just
worst.
didn't help with the mysteriousness around the cringing out of like, what's happening. There were some episodes and some moments where I was like, that was interesting, but like in general, that was tough.
That was a tough, and I was rooting when it first came out. I was like, "Oh, I love it," and then by the end, I was like, "This is."
I know.
Yeah.
Pat for President. My dad is the movie and pop culture guy in my home. He's introducing me to more classics, just like Kristian is to Steph. It allows us to bond as dad and son. That's so great. What's
That's
your
awesome.
favorite that you guys have watched so far?
I really like the Predator series.
I haven't seen
And then for the Arnold movies, I really liked Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, I haven't seen that either. Okay.
You didn't watch like the new Predator Badlands for
I haven't
Real
seen any
Reject?
Predator movie ever.
Okay. I think you'd really like them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Ed at the movies. Nah, we don't trust Kalu. He's shifty.
We got beef with a child. I'm here for it.
Yep. Go pal. Oh my god, dude. And this week in our group chat where she said the other kids are not at what is
Oh. One of our friends has like honestly the cutest kid, and he's got so much personality, and she's like a posh icon. Like she just can say these like hilarious things, but she has like the most beautiful British accent that it just comes up. I think she called them dull.
Yeah, she said the other kids are dull.
She said the other kids are just like so much duller than him. Damn.
Yeah, beef with kids is great. Go pal. Regarding strikes, the last contract was 2023. So WGA ends on May 1st this year and SAG ends June 30th. It feels like the last strike just happened. I don't agree with this. I don't agree that it was 2023.
I don't know. What is time?
You're telling me it was 3 years ago that we were striking?
That's crazy. Because we did that as a group.
Yep. I don't agree with that. I think it was 2024.
I don't know. Gopal's usually right about those things.
Then I agree, but what? The Shay Markel, nothing has lowered my interest for Nolan's The Odyssey like watching Travis Scott's TV spot. I'm definitely hating right now, but I do not care to see him acting anywhere near that movie. I didn't see Travis Scott's TV spot.
I didn't see it either. I saw that he was in like the group of announced photos, but he didn't have a character name. So I was hoping it was just because he's in the soundtrack, which also makes me feel like, where is he in the soundtrack? Is it the end credits? Because I can't imagine in an epic Greek film you have Travis Scott being like on auto tune.
That's what we did for like Gladiator, right? What was the?
And it didn't work.
Yeah, it was weird. Oh yeah, it was a Kanye song too.
Yeah, I don't. I feel you. I'm kind of a hater on that too, if that's the case.
Pat for President carrying the team, and the team didn't even need to be carried because you guys are all crushing. Thank you for our 74 so far. So many IPS are being introduced into the Fortnite game these days. It's insane and wallet breaking. Simpsons, South Park, Back to the Future, Kill Bill, etc. I bought all the Pirates Caribbean outfits and accessories. I have no idea how Fortnite works. I do not play.
Same.
I do not know. I'm sorry. I think when I said
I've seen a ton of commercials.
IPs, right? Like these are all intellectual properties that you're saying that are
yeah. So like in Fortnite, they'll be like they called like I think they call them skins, where it's like you can wear like certain character clothing and stuff, or like the characters pop up in the game. And so these IPs have had characters pop up in the games. I've seen a ton of this too.
Dude, we are already over. I'm jamming through these. Keep
Okay.
sending
Yeah.
support to our friends. Pat for president with that super sticker. Pat, hell yeah, you rock. Scott, Dragon Tales was referenced in Upload. I saw the movie. I don't remember that. The Blast from the Past. Not sure about that message for kids, but I'll take a crystal to Dragonland. Oh, that was the line.
Okay.
That's funny. Pat for president with that big ass support again. Way to go, Pat. Favorite sitcoms on regular networks. I love 2.5 Men, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother, Rules of Engagement, Everybody Loves Raymond, Modern Family, Young Sheldon, The Middle, Last Man Standing, Home Improvement, and Frasier. I loved Friends. I loved New Girl, 30 Rock, How I Met Your Mother.
Arrested Development.
Yeah, and then that switched to Netflix, right?
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other sitcoms did I love? Back in the day, I loved Dharma and Greg, Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place, Seinfeld. I feel like we named a bunch. You guys will let us know the ones that we missed. I'm sure there were tons. Pat for president. Oh, Community. Pat for president. I am a Dragon Tales fan too, and Kalu is pronounced Caillou.
Caillou. That's right. Right.
That's right. The double L.
Yeah, that's
it was
right.
a Spanish name. Got you. Thank
you. Our fault.
Jay-Z, bravo. No other choice in Rental Family. It felt no other choice and Rental Family. I felt deserves some Oscar buzz. If you haven't seen Rental Family yet, Steph, I think you would like it. Love it. That's the Brendan Fraser one.
I really want to see it. Yeah. It looks so heartwarming. I'm gonna see it. I'm definitely, that one's on my radar. And then No Other Choice. Yeah, I was shocked that it didn't get a nomination. I really was. It's just like a really good, I think it's like a Park, the director. I think you've seen some of his films. He's like one of the most famous international directors. You'd like this movie.
This is Park Chan-wook's movie that DJ, yeah. I heard.
Yep. Park Chan-wook. Yep.
Okay. Ryan S 4050. Is there a show movie you're surprised you liked? Yeah, every time I'm watching Taylor Sheridan shows, like I'm watching Lioness and I love the show, but I'm always surprised to like Taylor Sheridan shows because he just is conservative. And like there was a scene in Lioness I'm on season 2, but like there's a scene between this dad and this kid that are talking about this trans kid, and the dad's just like, it's like clearly Taylor Sheridan and like putting in his opinion on something. The dad's like, it can't be a phobia if I'm not afraid of them. I just don't agree with them. It's like, this is such an unnecessary scene about nobody that's relevant to the show that you shoehorned in that did not move the plot forward. That like, so I'm always surprised because his shows are so excellent, but then there will be moments like that I'm like,
totally. That's a great pull because I like his shows too. I remember during the Pandy Good Times, I hadn't dipped my toesies into like romantic television before. And when Bridgerton came out, I was like, holy shit, like this is my jam. Where have I been? And like I've been missing out in this world. And so I was kind of like shocked to be obsessed with that show. And then ever since then, I watched those types of shows now.
That's a great pull too. So hot. So hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Please watch the Odyssey TV spot. Okay, the Shay Markel, we will. I'm curious about it.
Okay, I will, Shay Markel, for sure.
Yeah, me too. Pat President, favorite crime procedurals. I'm a fan of NCIS shows. NCIS, New Orleans, LA, Origins, Tony, and Ziva, Hawaii, and Sydney. So is Grammy. CSI, Miami. I love David Caruso, Criminal Minds, Person of Interest, CSI, Vegas, and Blue Bloods. I don't watch any of these, but I really like right now the show High Potential. Which
I've heard it's excellent.
Yeah, it's really good. I also really loved Lucifer, which was kind of a crime procedural as well, even though it was a DC comic show. Those are two random ones.
Law and Order was a classic growing up, but because my parents were in law, we actually didn't watch a ton of crime procedurals because it was like they were coming home to, But I don't know if it's considered a crime procedural because it was a Netflix show and it was, only had a certain amount of episodes, but my favorite like crime show of all time is a show called Lie to Me. It's
people
still
love
like,
that.
oh man, I'm so upset it didn't have like 20 seasons.
That's a great call. People love that one. In the chat mentioning the Shonda shows or procedurals like How to Get Away with Murder. It's kind
Oh yeah, it was a classic. That was fun. That was a fun weekly. That was like one of the first shows. No,
less
that wasn't one of them.
procedural, more.
Yeah, that was like the OC for me, whereas like weekly we would talk about it with my friends.
Dude, we did it. We didn't do it, but we did it. I think we did well.
Okay.
Luke, let me know. Oh, he's not in here anymore. Luke left us so long ago. Luke was like, I don't give a shit.
Thanks, Luke.
I am curious how we did because we got 77, which is amazing, and you guys rock, and some really big ones, some 100s, some 50s, some 20s. Damn. Don't think that Kristian can be mad at us for this one. I think this was a worldwide success.
I agree.
That's my theory. Before we get out of here, I do need to figure out how to get out of here. Anything we need to tell the people, Steez?
Just we love you guys. Thank you.
Agreed with that.
Tell Kristian you loved us.
Yeah, tell him tomorrow that all you want is more us. Shout out to Jay-Z. Bravo from Scratch with Zoe Saldana. Great romance show. I don't know.
I never watched that.
It's so crazy to me that there's still things that I've never heard of. Oh, a couple more coming through. Scott B236. Roxy, have you not seen Upload on Prime? Oh no, I didn't see the show. I watched the movie. Final season dropped last year. No, I didn't watch that show. Sorry. Joyous Romer 9167. Great job, ladies. Thank you. That officially made us get to 80. 80 is such a respectable number. What do you think? Yeah. All right. Kristian will be back here tomorrow, I believe.
So good. Thank you.
With Mike. Lloyd Nance. Yes, World Girls have returned. Why did no tell me Team Stexy?
Right. They should have told you.
They should have told you. And then we would have gotten, now we're at 81. We would have been at 1 million to the moon. Oh my God, sending in these last minute ones. I am Two Fly Cam. Spanish scientist cured pancreatic cancer in rats. Absolutely remarkable. Just needs to mention something really hopeful in the cold, dark days. I've been seeing a lot of different cancer treatments recently that are very promising. So
that's awesome. We need that.
Really appreciate that. Scott B236, definitely recommend. It is really enjoyable. Okay, I already forgot what you recommended, Scott. From
Upload. From Scratch. Okay.
I don't know which one. Both those. 83. Thank you guys so much, and the show will continue tomorrow. Much love to all of you guys, and catch you next week. Later.